Joyous Rising family, this is Dr. Kia Pruitt. It is Sunday, October the 9th, 2022, and the time is 10:43 a.m. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. I'm so happy to be back. I thought I was going to come and tell you that YouTube had demonetized my platform because I noticed on yesterday I wasn't able to monetize my video. And then late last night, I went back online and it seemed like I was able to then go back and monetize my channel. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I know I need to move over to Rumble or BitChute. And so I'm in the process of doing that. But I wanted to come before you this morning to give you some possibly breaking news. I wasn't aware of this, but maybe you all are. Did you know that King Charles is on his deathbed? It looks like he's very, very ill and they're preparing for his son, Prince William, to take his place. Now, this is very interesting because King Charles was recently summoned to come before the International Tribunal Court, and he is supposed to appear November the 1st of this year. Now, the reason why the International Tribunal Court has asked for King Charles to come forward and appear before the Tribunal Court is because his mother, Queen Elizabeth, the deceased Queen of England, and her husband, Philip, were alleged to have been involved in crimes against children as it relates to indigenous children that went missing from a Catholic school. And this had occurred actually some time ago. But when the Queen was summoned to come to court along with her husband, there was a lone survivor of those children, those indigenous children, who was to testify about what occurred with hunting parties and things that happened with those children from the decree of the Queen and her husband. Well, William Koontz was not able to testify in this court because right before he was to testify, something happened. He mysteriously died. Of course, people are alleging what happened and how he mysteriously died, but since there were no witnesses, the court was not able to move forward. Now, let's fast forward to this year, 2022. King Charles now is the new reigning monarch of England, and he had been summoned to come before the tribunal court to state or testify what his involvement was and to actually talk about what his mom and dad allegedly did. Well, we're only, 3 weeks away from November the 1st, and here is the news that comes out that King Charles III is heartbeats away from death, ? And then the article says, report claims that doctors told Prince William to prepare. Interestingly, there are already articles out, even in mainstream, that talks about what happens in the event of King Charles's death. Isn't this all something, considering that some of us had wondered if King Charles would be the first arrest? And speaking of an arrest, let me give you an aside. I've been hearing rumors that President number 45 may be arrested. And so some of the people that live around Mar-a-Lago are saying that bushes and trees that surround his home, President Trump's home, are being destroyed and taken down or trimmed so that you can see onto the grounds of Mar-a-Lago. Now, I've been past Mar-a-Lago many times. You can get glimpses through the trees and see how glorious and beautiful Mar-a-Lago is, but you can't see everything that's going on the ground. So if this is the case, perhaps that President Trump will be arrested. Perhaps it is a white hat operation. For what reason, I'm not sure. If he is arrested, and possibly he will be able to testify about what has been going on with the deep state. So we know that the first arrest will shock the world. Will it be King Charles? Will it be President Trump? Will it be number 46? I am not sure, but let's get back into this article. King Charles III heartbeats away from death. Report claims doctors told Prince William to prepare. King Charles III may not live long enough to be officially crowned at a gala ceremony because he is secretly dying from a fatal heart condition, a new report claims. This comes out of the IB Times. I don't know what IBT is, but I found some other articles as well. This was published on October the 1st on my birthday at 9:03 a.m. Sources told Globe magazine in its latest edition that doctors instructed Prince William to stand by and be ready to assume the throne at any moment because King Charles III, is a heartbeat away from death. The new monarch, as per the magazine, is ignoring the grim warnings and pushing hard to put his stamp on the monarchy after a lifetime of waiting in the wings to confront his destiny. The publication claims that a grief-stricken King Charles III plunged into a grueling 7-day, 2,000-mile whirlwind tour of England, trying to show he was capable of taking the throne following the demise of his mom, Queen Elizabeth II. Now, the article goes on to talk about how he has swollen fingers, and they're calling it sausage fingers. They're saying they're fondly considering his fingers to be sausage fingers and, kind of joking about it. And that his health is dangerously going towards a downward spiral. Doctors, according to the Globe, are warning the new monarch that he is on the brink of fatal cardiac arrest, and apparently he's ignoring the danger signs. So, what are the implications? What can we derive from King Charles possibly dying? I'm going to submit that question to you. What are the implications of King Charles's death? Will Prince William take over the throne? Has Prince William been involved in any scandals lately? What does that mean for England? What does that mean for the United States? Because the United States was actually a colony of England and England was a colony of Rome. So everything goes back to Rome. All roads lead to Rome. I am not sure, but I thought I would bring forth this news to you so that you can kind of commune with the family here on our platform and let people know what your thoughts are. There's so many things going on. You're hearing of nuclear war threats, with Russia, and I don't know what other countries are involved. I honestly have not been keeping up that much with the nuclear war threats because we've been told for a long time, for many years, that a scare event is necessary. So we figured it would be a nuclear war threat or an alien invasion, a fake alien invasion, but we weren't sure what it would be. Now, the scare event will likely take people's attention off what's really going on. Now, we know that our republic has been restored. We know that all countries, exporting nations, have left the United States dollar and have gone to the gold standard. We know that the United States note, which is our new gold-backed money, has been openly discussed. And when you look at the currency converter, it says that the USN, or the United States note, will trade 1-to-1 with the USD, or it's 1-to-1, the ratio is. That just simply means that when it is officially announced that our new gold-backed money has been circulated, you will be able to take the USD, or your dollar that you have right now, and trade it 1-to-1 for your new gold-backed currency. Isn't that exciting? So it looks like we've actually returned to our republic, returned to constitutional law, and returned to sound money. So all these things that are going on behind the scenes, and all these things that are serving to take people's attention off of what's really going on from a monetary standpoint, they're loud, okay? They will become louder and louder and louder, kind of like a drum beat, and it will reach what do they call it? A crescendo, I think is what they call it. Well, it will reach a high beat, a high momentous sound, a thunderous sound. And everybody will be focused over there, when in reality, what's occurring is that we are ascending to 5D, or the fifth dimension, and higher. So I had mentioned on one of my earlier videos that they probably won't just come out and announce, hey, everybody, we're on the gold standard. I mean, at some point they could, but what's most likely to occur is they will do it silently, and you'll look around, and before you know it, we will be using silver and gold as money. That's what happened when they took us off the gold standard. It wasn't like this great big announcement. They just kind of did things quietly and kind of covertly. And before you knew it, they had all the gold, the banks in these other countries, and we were left with dollars that were worthless. So family, stay encouraged. There are some things that are going on that lets us know that the deep state has been taken down and that we are victorious. Keep your vibrations high. Keep your first eye chakra open. Stay elevated. Keep your mood positive. And whenever bad news is going on or nefarious things, shootings over here, marches, protests, riots over there, remember that these serve to be a distraction. So again, King Charles is very ill and he's on the brink of death. They are insinuating that Prince William will take over the throne in his stead. My question for you is, what are the implications? What does that imply? What do you think that means for us in terms of us being having a new reality, us being a new nation, us being people that have gone into higher dimensions? What are the implications? What do you see for us? Now, again, he was supposed to go to tribunal court on November 1st, but it looks like his heart is failing and he could die before that happens. Now, there are other things that are going on in the news as well that serves as a distraction. But at the end, what we know is that there will be an emergency broadcast announcement to let us know that certain things behind the scenes that had occurred were unlawful, illegal, and not permitted. And so that EBS announcement will then go into more discussions about what's going to happen for us as a people, as a nation, and as a human race on the planet. And what we know that means is we will have global peace, world peace. We will all return to the gold standard, and all money will be one-to-one with each other all over the planet. I encourage you to listen to a video series by David Mahoney that talks about the history of money. He tells you what money is, how it differs from currency, and how we always return back to sound money. He also tells you that a measure of gold is the same in the United States as it is in other countries all across the planet. So keep in mind that even though we are moving away from the USD, again, you'll be able to trade your dollars one-to-one with the new gold-backed United States note. Also keep in mind, family, that you will be able, when our new reality comes about our new money, to choose between whether or not you want to use the USN, which is our gold-backed money or currency, or gold and silver, or digital assets. Digital assets is what people traditionally have called cryptocurrencies, but I don't like that word. Crypto just kind of give me the heebie-jeebies or the creeps. But digital assets like your coins, your altcoins, your bitcoins, I don't know if that one would be still used in our new reality, but your XRP, your XLM, and I don't know all the names of the coins, but you all are more adept to that than I am. So again, you'll be able to decide, do you want to use 1, 2, or 3 of those, or all of them in our new reality? This is something that our galactic family decides for us to experience as we go through this wealth transfer. And also they desire for us to experience having amazing, tremendous amount of wealth. Each family, each individual, each nation experiencing what having abundance is truly like. Because that was the goal in the beginning when we were created on this planet, to feel and experience life as gods and goddesses, to experience wealth. joy, love, peace, and abundance. So we will be using metals, precious metals, silver and gold, as well as your digital assets and money backed by gold until we come to that time when we will not use money at all, because we will be able to manifest things or to think things into existence, just like our galactic brothers and sisters or our family members from other realms. So family, my name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. I hope I've said something to raise your vibrations and cause you to be excited and manifest the dreams and the goals that you so wonderfully deserve and desire. Peace. Make this a magnificent day. Mwah. Talk to you soon.